Hey guys, old bum here. A couple of weeks ago we were meant to go away and do our very first family bike trip, and there's 5 of us. There's me, my wife, my 3 daughters, and we're also going to take the 4-legged dish licker along with us as well. We were going to head down to Kingaroy and stay there, and then travel from Kingaroy to Kilkheven on the South Burnett Rail Trail on our bikes and back again. And it was going to take about 5 nights, I think, camping along the trail. Unfortunately, 2 days prior to leaving, most of us come down with the flu, and that put an end to that. We were hoping to get better and go the following week because it was school holidays, but that didn't happen. And so come the following week, we got a little bit sick of sitting around the house, still getting over the flu, so we ended up just deciding to pack up, and we headed down to Benarkin, which is towards Brisbane, on the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. And my whole plan of the family trip was to show how we can go away on a budget as a family, buy some inexpensive gear to get started, and promote that. I did still get some video, and so I'm going to put some stuff together on some of the stuff we bought. I'm not recommending this stuff by any means. I'm not saying go out and buy it, but it is adequate. It would stand up for the odd weekend away. I wouldn't even think about suggesting that to take this stuff away on an elongated trip, for 12 months or whatever, because it wouldn't last. It's only basic stuff, and also to look around your house and see what you've got around your house that you can use before you even go buying stuff. And so anyway, so I've put this stuff together. I hope that it comes out alright, and also little bits of footage of some of the riding that we did and just the weekend in general. Anyway, so I'll leave it with you. Okay.
Time to go on our journey.
Yeah.
Where are we off to, kids? Where are we off to, kids?
I know, a camping trip.
Yeah.
Starts with B.
Baramba. No.
Benarkin.
Yeah. Let's go.
It only takes like 45 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want to get somewhere quick?
Yeah, I'll have to go through the gate, I think. If you listen, you can hear the bellbirds. So we had a lot of our own stuff, such as sleeping bags, had a couple of portable stoves, etc. But we needed a couple of tents to go away with. So the first one we got is, I think the brand is Active & Co. It's just a cheap one from a department store. I think it cost us $25. It's a 4-person dome tent. It has a full fly, bucket floor. It's only that sort of canvasy, sort of woven poly canvas floor, so the floors won't last forever. It has midgie mesh all around, which I was quite surprised being for the price, except for the front. The front's completely closed, even with the fly open. You still have like a nylon door that keeps you closed in. I don't like that. I like a bit of airflow, and you can't open the back either, so it sort of stops any flow. I found it a bit hot during the night, especially with 3 of us in there. Other than that, it was a pretty good tent. It went up easy. There's plenty of room inside it. The fly looked reasonably good quality. I think it has taped seams, so that prevents any extra water coming through. And it can be freestanding if you want it. The second tent is a Coleman 3-man dome tent. It's around $60. It's a lot better tent than the other one, but you get that for the price. This is a good tent, this one. The fly opens both ends, and you have access screen doors on both sides of the tent, so it's quite good. A lot of airflow through, still quite roomy. A good tent for $60. So you can see that you don't have to spend a lot of money on tents if you just intend to use them just occasionally. And as you can see, our bikes are nothing special, just basic Treks and Meritas. And to cart the Wolfhound around and the gear, we just bought a couple of these Repco child carriers and tow them behind us, and they serve the purpose on a rail trail and stuff like that. So yeah, $45 for one and $50 for the other. And these are our portable stoves. Look, everyone usually has these laying around. We've had these for years and they work perfectly fine. The canisters are cheap for them, and if you don't have any, you can pick them up at your local department store or major hardware chain for anywhere between $10 and $15. So guys, I'm not saying go out and buy this stuff. I know it's cheap. But the idea of showing you this is that a cheap holiday can be done. 2 wheels and a pedal is all it takes. Cycling is such a cheap alternative. And if you don't have a lot of money to throw around, and let's face it, most families don't have loose purse strings. We're all on a budget. And so this is some stuff to give you some ideas to look at alternatives. And plus, if you've never done it before, you don't want to go out and outlay a heap of money that you'll probably never ever get back. So, like I said guys, not a definite. It's for you to make the decision. I'm just throwing it out there to give you some options to look outside the box a little bit. Anyway guys, happy cycling. How does a mathematician do a poo? Tell me.
Nope, I'm not telling you.
Tell me.
With a pencil.
What was that?
He works out with a pencil.
He works it out with a pencil. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, it's only basic stuff. If you like podcasts, I like listening to podcasts, especially when I'm away. There's a guy called Coach Jeff Smith. He's been podcasting for quite a few years now and goes, I think it's around 164 countries. It's a good podcast to listen to. He focuses on fight training, running and some cycling stuff. And so you might even hear an old bum on it. So check him out. I'll leave a link to his website and podcast in the description box below. And also another guy over in Japan that I've got to know via YouTube, Cesar Navarro, who is living in Japan, and he's got a personal vlog. He does some really quirky editing stuff, which I like, and I'll leave a link in the description box to him as well. Anyway guys, I am going to finish my coffee and get ready to go to work and pay some bills.